What's up, guys? So it's Saturday. I'm here at Elephant Hill. I guess this is near Highland Park, near Eagle Rock, California, off the 110 freeway. This is the first time I've been here. It just seems like it's I think MapQuest has it titled as open space, but they have a few trails here. I mean, it's definitely a good spot to test out your rig. I'll show you some of the trails that you can see from where I'm at. I'm basically here just to kind of give you guys a walk around of what I've done to the Jeep so far, and then maybe get a detailed look at the GUANA equipment roof tent. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's start with the walk around. All right, so let's start over here with the EAG front bumper. As you can see, I didn't get the full bumper. It kind of cuts off this way. I've always liked this style, kind of like the Jeep Wranglers. That's just preference. And it has I guess you could say medium-sized stinger, nothing too crazy, although I think I would like one of the larger stingers, but this will do for now. It did come with the 2 D-rings, and I'm in the process of getting a winch. Still haven't got it. I'm still kind of researching where I want to go with that. I'm kind of on a budget, but at the same time, I want to get something that's going to be reliable. So yeah, that's what I got up front, and I'm running 35s, BFGs, all-terrain. These were actually sold to me by my mechanic, so I got a really good deal on these, so I couldn't pass it up. And I'm running 17-inch ion wheels. I have 5 of them. I have my spare inside, right in there. And so we're running a 4.5-inch lift rough country. Which I really like the stance with the 35s. It's cool. I did have to cut the fenders, and I did the whole cut and fold in the back. I do plan to get some armor here and in the back, just because my cutting, it's really sloppy, but it'll work. The 4.5-inch lift, I'm pretty happy about it. Let's see what else we got going. I did upgrade all the headlights to LEDs, and I have ditch mounts, which these are basically just the Amazon universal mounts, and they work really well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see. Up top, I have Rob Deasy's. This is his first roof tent for the Jeep XJ. Pretty nice. I like the low profile, and it's super strong. I mean, it's carrying my roof tent, and it's got some max tracks, but the wind fairing is still in the process. This is actually just a piece of plywood, which I kind of like the look. I put a dark gray stain on it. Not sure what I plan to do, if I want to do a light bar or some round lights or something, but this is Rob Deasy's first XJ roof rack. If you guys are interested, leave a comment. This won't be the last. So yeah, he's making these for the XJs, and we do have some other things planned for the XJs. We're thinking of maybe a hood rack, a light bar mount or something. If there's anything you guys, you Jeep XJ owners, are interested in, hit me up, and we can collaborate and get that going. And I have this awning, of course. I think this is a 6x6. This is by Trustmade. Mounted up pretty well, pretty basic. What else I got going? I actually have dual Flowmaster exhaust, just to kind of give it that, you know, that growl that I like. We do have rock sliders in the not in the making, but I already have it, which will be installed. So rock sliders and frame stiffeners. So these are going to be welded pretty soon. Just trying to wait for my mechanic to get some free time, but that'll be welded up pretty soon. What else we got going? Oh, we got the EAG Safari tube doors up front. I've always liked the doorless look, but these are actually welded on, so these don't come off. My front doors are completely gone. I already sold them, so this is what you see is what you get. There's no replacement for the winter. This is it. So I just decided to go with the front, just, you know, keep the back original. But yeah, so far that's it. Let me set up the roof tent and then kind of give you guys a glance of what that looks like. All right, here we go. So this sleeping area actually measures exactly the same as our previous e-camper, which is kind of cool because now with our e-camper it opens sort of like a clamshell. This, it's actually, we get the entire, you know, headroom all the way across. So this is kind of nice. We also get this sunroof up here, which allows for more sunlight, which I really like. And you can also remove this, so you know, you can, I mean, you wouldn't stand, but you know, you can actually open this completely and just get more headroom, or you know, whatever. You got mesh on all ends here, there, here, and also the entryway. This is mesh right here. Also, so that's, you can also remove this mesh on this side and, you know, completely walk out of that end of the roof tent, which I do plan to create some sort of platform on this section of the roof rack, which will actually help me a lot when setting up the tent. To get these poles, I mean, I really don't need to be outside. These poles for this this awning up here, I really don't need to be outside, but the option to go outside and just make things a lot easier, that would really help. So definitely a platform on this end, so stay tuned for that. So we have pockets on each corner. Pocket here, you got another one there, one in that corner, and here. And you have this thick cushion. It's about 3 inches. It's very comfortable right now. I guess, you know, time will tell, but it's actually, it feels pretty firm. I think this will last a long time. So how this roof tent works, the reason why I chose this tent is because it only utilizes half of the roof rack. As you can see, most roof tents out there, they'll take the entire width of the roof rack. So if you wanted to mount a bike, kayak, you know, these max tracks, you're doing it everywhere else, on the side of the roof rack, on a tire carrier or something, or these hard shell tents, you can actually mount them right on top of the tent itself. But for some of these canvas tents, they actually take the whole entire width of the roof tent, which is cool because they're larger tents. But for me, I really like that it only utilized half of the roof rack, which to me is something you don't see too often. So that's what drew me to this particular tent. So how this works is, because it only utilizes half, you have these kind of telescoping poles, right? Obviously I wouldn't be able to fold the tent, put it away with these poles extended to its fullest right here. So how it works is you have to unlock this, and then you can slide it back down, and you'll do that on each 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. And then once you slide them back to their smallest or their shortest, then you'll be able to fold the tent. You will not be able to fold the tent while they're extended. So yeah, so setup takes a while, but I mean, obviously I'm coming from a pop top, which I just had to literally just pop up, and it would take like 10 seconds. This is a lot different, so practice is key when it comes to kind of setting this thing up. But you know what, I really like that, you know, we get all this headroom all the way across. The setup is just something that I'm gonna have to get used to. This setup probably takes me about 15 minutes. Obviously the more I do it, maybe the shorter that time frame will become. But for now, I mean, you know, it's just a setup, and I think sometimes that's part of it. I mean, I grew up camping in a ground tent, and we had to set up our tents all the time, and to me, putting a tent up was part of the process, and something that I really enjoyed. So that's not too big of a deal. I know to a lot of folks, setup time is a big deal, which, you know, I can definitely understand that, but for me it's not too big of a deal. So it's kind of a compromise, you know, for the price of this tent versus like an e-camper or you know, a hard shell tent. I'll take the extra 15 minutes. So that's just personal preference. Obviously, if I had the budget for a hard shell, that would be where I would go. But for me, this is enough. And my family seemed to really like it. Maya really loves it. So we'll see how this one goes. Yeah, let me give you guys some more footage of the outside of this roof tent. All right.
that took me about 8 minutes. Whew. Yeah, there's a lot of climbing up and down, but like I said, for what fits my budget, this works. It's an extra 10 minutes. That's it right there. That is our new rooftop tent from GUANA Equipment. It's 48 inches in width, and I believe 72 inches in length, which is pretty close to the eCamper's dimensions. So nothing changes too much, except for we got more room as far as you know, the eCamper was like a clamshell. This one, it's more like a box. So I think we're really going to enjoy this one. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. If you guys have any questions, leave some questions in the comments. Like I said, I have a few more upgrades, sliders, frame stiffeners, and we are going to get a winch. I actually also ordered a rear bumper with a tire carrier, and that should be coming in about a week. That's from Dirtworks, DIRTWORX. They're located in Arizona, but it's pretty cool because they have this thing where you can save in shipping, right? Because something like that heavy, I think shipping would be about $150. The gentleman that owns this company, he actually travels from Arizona to, I think, somewhere in Irvine on a monthly basis, around that, and he offers to do a pickup, which he'll bring your tire carrier, and you can just pick it up, save $150 in shipping. So he's giving me the time frame of after Easter, so I'm guessing in about a week or two I should be getting that tire carrier, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, check him out. His name is Robert. It's the Dirtworks. Really cool guy. Communication is on point. Every time I send an email, he responds fairly quickly, and a lot of the reviews that I've heard in regards to his work is 5-star. So he does work for the XJs, Wranglers, 2-door, 4-door, older CJs. So yeah, check him out. And if you're looking for a rooftop tent, check out GUANA Equipment. They got some good stuff for some reasonable prices. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. This is just pretty much, you know, I've been wanting to introduce the Jeep for a while, just haven't really had time to get some, you know, get out and take some video. I'd rather take some footage outdoors versus in my yard. So this is your introduction to our, not really new, but the rebirth of our family's Jeep Cherokee XJ, and the introduction to our new roof tent. Hope you guys like this one. If you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you don't have to. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Like I said, I hope I get some footage of the sliders being installed, and I'll let you guys know which winch I decide to purchase. And once this tire carrier gets in, you will definitely see that too. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying your Easter weekend. Happy Easter for those that celebrate, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.